Hello, welcome to the Wednesday Love Stream, where I talk about a specific subject about dating and relationships, and I also answer your questions live. So you can, if you are watching live, pop your question in the comments section in the chat. And then if you're watching the replay, I would love to know you're here. So pop your questions in the comments section below. So today we're going to be talking about how to date when you are starting over, whether you have been widowed, whether you are divorced, or whether you're starting over dating after the breakup of a significant relationship, how to start over. If you don't know me already, I'm just going to move my microphone in front of me so you can hear me better. If you don't know me already, I'm Naomi Thompson. I'm a dating and relationship coach helping accomplished women attract and keep the love of their lives. So let's just jump in to the subject. So when you are dating after divorce, when you're dating after a significant breakup or after being widowed, I know how daunting it can feel. It can feel like dating is this whole minefield, and like, how on earth do you how on earth do you navigate it? And if you, like me, are dating at this point, maybe when you met your first partner, you may not have even needed to date. You may have met them through a friendship group. You may have met them through your work. You may have just met them socially. So actually, the whole thing of online dating, really, relatively in our lifetime, has come along quite recently. So it can feel really difficult to navigate it. So I'm really wanted to give you some very key steps. These are key steps I took that are going to really help prepare you for dating. And again, I'm going to share this information with you. And if you have any comments or questions, just pop them in the chat. Tell me where you're listening in from, even what your situation is, if you're happy to share that. So how to date when you're starting over? I would say there is a whole myth around this feeling that we should be healed before we look for love again. I was writing about this in a newsletter only today that I sent out to my group, to my community. Now, there is a certain element of truth to this. We need to have processed the initial shock, the initial upset. We need to have processed those initial feelings that we've got from the heartbreak or from the separation. However, we do not need to be fully healed in order to be able to move on and have another relationship. Hi to everyone who's joined. Please pop your questions in the comments section in the chat to the side of the screen there. So if you think about it, relational wounds and trauma happen in relationship. So by the same token, relational healing also needs to happen in relationship. There is only so much healing you can do from books and from courses. Of course, there is so much healing happens from books and courses. However, the real healing happens in relationship with other people. That if you are starting over dating again, if you are starting over, and I'm just popping in the comments. Oh, thank you, Vicky. So if you're starting over dating, what I would say is one of the first things to do is to raise your level of self-awareness. So this is about you understanding the things that trigger you, because we all get triggered. Understand your patterns, like the men that you are choosing to love, the men that you chose to have relationships with. Now, if you're widowed and you are in a wonderful relationship, you may not have unhealthy patterns of the men you choose. And so what I would say, but if you are dating after divorce, a lifetime of wrong relationships, after the breakup of a significant relationship, you feel like you're starting over, the chances are your ability right now to choose a really great guy is kind of compromised in some way. There may be things blocking it. It doesn't mean you can't do anything about it. The good news is you absolutely can, because if I can, I know that you can. But this is going to take really understanding yourself, your patterns, and what are the kind of guys I'm really attracted to? What are the kind of guys that ignite the chemistry in me? Who are the kind of guys that I seem to meet and attract again and again? So understanding your habits and your patterns is going to help you grow into a really healthy relationship. And when you're with a guy, you can do so much learning and growing together. You know, I absolutely believe that in a really healthy, loving relationship, both you and your man grow together. You heal from the wounds of the past. So you absolutely don't have to be fully healed from from past relationships. When you take on this whole mindset of, dating and learning and growing and understanding yourself and understanding your triggers, dating suddenly becomes an opportunity to understand yourself in a deeper way. So the next thing I would really say is to know what you want. So to get clear on what you want on a deep feeling level. So it's very easy for us to think about what we want on the level of, I like tall, I want a big man because I feel like he'll be able to protect me better. I want university educated because I want a guy who's really intelligent and he needs to earn well. Now, I know a lot of you will know my work already, and you will know that those surface level ones are actually not going to bring you that feeling of safety, that feeling of, I'm really in the relationship I want. So, what we want to start with is knowing what you want on a feeling level. How do I want to feel in relationship? Because if I were to say to you, let's just say that chemistry will be guaranteed. You will be attracted to your man, but we don't want to lead with chemistry. We don't want instant chemistry to be the thing that makes you choose. We don't want that to be the way you choose a man. So the whole thing of knowing what you want is going to help you choose partnership over chemistry. Hi to everyone who's just arrived. Please do pop your questions in the comments section and I will come to them. And I'm just sharing with everybody about how to date when you're starting over. Please do, while you're here, subscribe to my channel and click the bell and you will get alerted when I go live. So knowing what you want on a deep feeling level is going to help you attract a whole different kind of guy. What we want, my loves, is for you to learn how to be turned off the kind of guys that are no good for you. I want you to feel turned off to the guys who are hot and cold, who are non-committal, who can never quite give you the love you want. And we want you to feel turned on to the loving, kind, solid guy who can give you the relationship you want. So knowing what you want, is going to really, really help you there, knowing what you want on a deep level. Another thing that is going to be so useful for you with dating is keeping your options open. Guys will hate it, but we're not here to get guys' approval. Because if, like me, your man picker was off, you maybe, like me, actually deep down maybe are incredibly afraid of intimacy, and you might not know that right now. But often when we have the kind of guy in front of us who can really give us the relationship we want, there's a part of us that will jump in and get into our heads and say, oh no, I just don't have any chemistry with him, or oh, he's just too nice. Oh, I feel more friend zone with him. So that is, yeah, sometimes he's not the right guy, but quite often, and most often, it's because deep down we have a real fear of intimacy. Keeping your options open means that you don't jump in too quickly. You don't jump in too fast in a relationship. And especially if you have lost the one you love through divorce, through a separation, through him passing, there can be this deep desire as is so natural to have a really, really close, loving relationship again. And that will make us tempted to jump in really fast. Keeping your options open gives you time for a man to show you who he is before you commit to him. I want you to have the vibe of, and this isn't something you'll say to a guy, but in your energy, you will say to a guy, show me who you are and I will act accordingly. Show me who you are and I will choose if I want to spend more time with you, if I want to share weekends with you, if I want to share my body with you, if I want to share my life with you, if I want to share my everything, my friends and my family. But what we want is for a man to show you who he is, and that takes time. He's going to show you with his consistent actions over time if he can be the kind of man you're looking for. And the other tip I can really give you is don't take dating itself too seriously. Be serious about meeting a great partner, but don't take dating itself too seriously. Let's just get real about dating. Online dating is not meant to be fun. Online dating is a vehicle to get you what you want. It's a vehicle that will get you the relationship you want, get you in front of lots of guys. It's like a window. Hi, everyone who's just arrived. Please pop your questions about dating, relationships, anything in the chat there. And I am just sharing about how to date when you're starting over. But this advice is going to help wherever you're at in dating. So you can watch the replay to watch the rest of it, to watch what I've said already. So again, don't take dating too seriously. Remember, there will be guys you will chat with for a bit. You'll think, oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. And then he'll disappear. That is going to happen. Let's get real about it. There will be guys on there who really aren't a good match for you, and there'll be loads of them. However, if you take dating very seriously, you will take it all so personally. You will feel personal about it. If this is if you're relating to all of this, just pop a heart, pop a reaction so I know. Thank you. Someone's put a thumbs up. That's great to know. It's great to know you're hearing and what I'm saying is landing. When we take it seriously, it feels we can feel desperate and urgent and needy. We can feel really personally let down. We can take everything personally, like we're not good enough or we've done something wrong. And actually, when you don't take it seriously, you can have the whole vibe of next. That guy's dropped out. That guy's dropped away. He's just made it minimal effort for me. He's just shown me what he's ready for right now. And I didn't even have to say anything to let him down or let him go. Next. So when you've got that whole vibe of next, your energy is going to be light. Dating will feel easy for you. And it will feel so much more effortless. And really the final thing I'd say, which I said earlier, is choose partnership before chemistry. If you are looking for a lover, if you're just looking for a weekend lover, chemistry's great. If you're looking for someone to share your life with, then you want to choose partnership over chemistry, because when partnership, or maybe partnership before chemistry, because partnership someone who's good teammate and partnership material can lead to great chemistry, but really not so often does chemistry lead to great partnership. Of course, you want chemistry. And again, if we were to say attraction to the right person is guaranteed, you will feel attracted to them. However, if we get the chemistry flowing in our body, we will start to believe and get invested in the idea of a man rather than a man really showing you who he actually is. So now I'm going to move over and answer your questions. Okay. So we have the question here. Natalie from Manchester in the UK. I'm looking to date again after abusive relationships years ago and abuse in childhood. Okay, I'm so sorry, Natalie, been through that. What do you say to men when they hate you're dating other men and doubt you're looking for anything serious? Oh my goodness, that is such a great question. Okay, so what you're going to say to him is, I'm 100% serious about meeting and about having a committed relationship. And I've realized that I can jump in too fast, and I don't want to do that again. I want to feel in my bones I've met someone who really wants what I want, and that I really feel like we're going somewhere, or we could go somewhere before I'm exclusive. And if he says, "Yeah, but I don't want to date someone who's dating someone else," you can then say, "I totally understand. And this is just what feels right for me." You can also say, "I'm not sleeping with anyone. I'm not sleeping with anyone else. I am just meeting guys for coffee and walks, and I can't wait to finally be exclusive with someone." Do you see? That's really, really strong and clear. Because for all of you who want a committed relationship, I don't want you getting exclusive with someone when you don't know if you could really be a good match. I know that nothing is guaranteed, but I don't want you to hang out as a girlfriend in someone's waiting room when actually maybe you want a family and children and you're in your late 30s, early 40s. You don't have time to wait, my darling. You know, I could cry thinking about the amount of women who've spent all of their 30s waiting for a guy. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you at all. So if you're looking to have children, you know, don't wait. Don't wait for a guy. You want to be dating until you know that this guy is really crazy about you. I don't want you to be exclusive with anyone until you're like, this guy's crazy about me. And you will feel it. Right, I don't see any more questions here. You know, Doxa says, you know, I need, you know, a true relationship. Real. Yeah, you want a real relationship. Absolutely. So that is the important thing. Focus on the relationship you want and not the man. You know, focus on what is it I want in a relationship. The man is not the prize here. The relationship you want is the prize. And that is going to change everything for you when you start to embody that. Just while I'm finishing off, if anyone has any more questions, pop them in the chat. I know sometimes people on LinkedIn find that they can't post questions, in which case just pop over to YouTube and then you can pop your questions in. If you're watching the replay, pop your questions or comments in the comments section below. And any of you new to me, get my free audio training. You know, I have free resources for you. And one of the best ones I have is my free audio training. I will pop a link to that in the description below. You will also get newsletters with, you know, I'll let you know when I'm going to be streaming live. I will let you know so many. You can write to me with your questions about dating and relationships. So loads of love to you all. I can't see any more questions here. So I will say goodbye, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. And hey, no problem, Firefly. So good to see you. I will be here again next Wednesday, 2:00 UK time for the Wednesday Love Stream. Loads of love. Oh, my pleasure, Raquel. Really appreciate that. Really pleased that you find it so useful. Make sure you're all hello, hi Laurence, so good to see you. All of you, make sure you get my free audio. I write to you regularly. I will give you loads of free tips and tools about dating and relationships, and send me your questions. I will answer them. I may not answer them individually, but I'll answer them here or in my newsletters. So much love to you all. I love being here and serving you all. Loads of love. And share this with a friend. Let people know about the Wednesday Love Stream. I'm here for you all and it's completely free. Loads of love. Bye bye.